Quentin returns from rehab and he asks Susan to interview him. Oliver is glad to see him and they head to a press conference regarding Diggle's release. After the conference, Susan tells him that the transport carrying General Walker was attacked. Team Arrow plan to go after him while Lila and Argus get a head start. Oliver asks Renee and keeping an eye on Lance while they go to Russia. When they arrive, Anatoly punches Oliver and tells him that he should have never come back. He resents Oliver for attacking Alexei Alanov, one of his Bratva brothers. The team stay at the Argus safe house and Oliver explains why Anatoly is mad at him to the team. Oliver and Diggle talk to Anatoly as they need all the help they can get to capture Walker. He tells Anatoly that they need to stop Walker before he sells nuclear weapons to the Markovians. Diana gives Felicity an idea on how to find Walker. She takes Curtis and Rory to a Russian club called a Tea House where she blackmails the Detralink employee into locating the general. They trace Walker's phone to a church and they try to corner him. It turns out to be a trap and Diggle and Oliver are ambushed. Diana saves them and they abduct one of his men. An impatient Diggle wants to torture the man himself, but Oliver suggests that he cool off instead. Rory confronts Felicity about what she said to the man at the tea house. She tells him about Helix and that she blackmailed the Detralink employee to help them locate Walker. Rory tells her that she has a responsibility to do the right thing. He tries to make her tell the truth to Oliver when they hear Walker's henchmen screaming. Oliver finds Diggle beating the man to death and steps in to stop him. He goes to Anatoly and finally agrees to do what he wanted. He takes Dinah along and they take care of a rival gang for Anatoly. Oliver tells her about his past with the Bratva and he feels that everything around him is starting to crumble. She tells him that the team will always follow his lead as long as he is honest. When they return, Oliver tells Diggle and Felicity that he doesn't want them to stoop as low as he did. Anatoly and his crew arrive at the Argus safe house to tell Team Arrow that they have Walker's location. They ambush Walker and his men, but are forced to chase after him when he tries to escape. Dinah uses her canary cry to stop the van carrying the nuclear bomb. Oliver finds out that the bomb isn't in the car and Diggle finds out from Walker that the nuke is in the hangar. Diggle spares Walker and tells him that he will see justice done. After Felicity tells Rory that the blast will destroy everything within a 50-mile radius, he decides to try and absorb the blast. His plan works, though he is fatigued. Team Arrow celebrate their victory with Anatoly, where he tells Oliver that he still owes him. While being intimate with Oliver, Susan tries to talk to him about his past. He tells her that he doesn't feel ready to tell her just yet. Rory then calls and tells Felicity that the Ragman suit no longer works because of the nuclear blast. He tells her that he will be temporarily leaving the team until he can find a different way to help. As she leaves, it is revealed that she is continuing her work with Helix. Susan meets with her inside man, who begins to connect the dots of Oliver being the Green Arrow. Renee helps Lance prepare for his interview with Susan. He asks personal questions about Laura Wood's anger Lance. After walking out on Renee, he returns and the two talk. Renee tells him that he just wanted him to be prepared for the hard questions Susan will ask him. After nailing his interview with Susan, Lance realizes that Renee had said something to her. Renee tells Lance that he told Susan about Lance saving him from a bad life when he was younger. In flashbacks, Talia continues to train Oliver while they take out Kovar's associates. Oliver realizes that the drug getting to Star City is from Russia. Angry that Thea nearly died because of it, he kills the supplier. Talia believes that he's ready to be the Hood and go back to Star City to protect it. Oliver goes to tell Anatoly that he is heading back and finds him recovering from being attacked by Gregor. He tells Anatoly that they will kill Kovar and Gregor. Will Rory ever come back to the team, or will Curtis have to step up in his place? Will we finally find out who Prometheus is and what his connection to Talia is? When will we see Thea again? We'll find out in the next episode of Arrow.